Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents. Memphis Depay! Oh, that's neat.
That's good play from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Love takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 10.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Messi. And it's Fernandes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Serginho. Nice sequence of passes this. Tries one from range! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Van Dijk. And Serginho. Musiala. He's looking wide. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Picked out brilliantly. And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rafinha. Rodri. Great, there's the shot! And he's stuck it away. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's had a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Tunisia, can he finish? It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Diouf. Mbappe. And Rafinha. That's beautifully weighted.
There will be 3 minutes out of
Howson.
time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Rafinha. Great vision. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Manchester United look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nicely weighted ball. Musiala. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kubasi. And it's Van Dijk. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's played it back. Passing nice and neat. Messi is always looking to break lines. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Messi does well not to be outdone there. And this is Shevchenko. Neymar. Memphis Depay. Messi has it out wide and in space. Rafinha given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's clever. Khan claims comfortable. Serginho. Now Memphis Depay. Kubasi. And it's Serginho. Nice control. For Xavi Alonso. Oh, shooting chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Musiala. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Serginho. Neymar. Serginho. And it's Musiala. It's Xabi Alonso. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rafinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. That has ended up in no man's land. Musiala. Alonso. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Xabi Alonso. Now Howson. This is a promising build-up. And it's Xabi Alonso. Can he get it through? Memphis Depay receives it in a wide position. They want to be quick to recover this. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's going wide left. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And it's been hooked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala to Memphis Depay. He's going for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Goal! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. Oh, he's bust, and Messi! And that is a truly outstanding save. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi, looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Howson. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Musiala. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Red is the
Borussia
colour,
Dortmund.
the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And this is Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Olise. Oh, what a mistake! And Shevchenko! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Shevchenko is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Fernandez. Merino aims beyond the defence. Nice looking ball. Serginho makes the interception. This is a promising build-up. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Marino. Guti. Goulet. And it's Dembele. Now it's Kökçü. And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Bullish header! And there's a goal! And he cuts out the supply. Guti. And that pass just didn't quite work. So we're still where we started right now. Cafu. Borussia Dortmund have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Merino. Well timed, excellent interception.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
He's through here. Oh, there's the clearance. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Van Dijk.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fernandez. Merino. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mbappe. Fernandez.
Oh, good ball.
And Shevchenko! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Robertson. Guti. Played into space. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Shevchenko. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Merino.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cannavaro. That pass isn't the best.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Fernandez. That pass has been well intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well spotted. Olise. Nicely weighted ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's there to get it away. Merino, renowned for his long-range shooting. And this is Shevchenko. And it's been played through. That has been cut short. Deftly away. Goulet. Oh, red. Nice interception. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today to please take
so between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Down to business again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He has found the way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. Guti with the short one. And Dijk getting this one clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Kukçu wins the duel this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dembele, can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Olise, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Back towards the middle. Looking for a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's in one-on-one. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. There's the delivery. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
The attendance for this match was
Fernandes.
72,306.
And still we await the first breakthrough. Tries to pass it through. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Merino. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. It's Van Dijk. Great vision. Mbappe! And that was very necessary.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And the game has liftoff. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Kukçu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Mbappe.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Yamal. And it's Hazard. Merino. Manchester United are looking to break at pace.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until...
Shoot! Fabulous save by Bruno! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And it's been taken short. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, terrible mistake. No, that's been intercepted. Merino, spread to the right. Guti. Well, that is one way to stop him. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's well positioned here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. A big, deep breath. Goal! Manchester United! Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Manchester United look like they've won it, but it's... Oh, what has happened here?
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's been hooked away. 5 minutes to add. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's been won straight back. Cannavaro. Passes short and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Cannavaro has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Oh no, that was never going to make it. So that's it, it is all over. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, hoisted in, keeper's dealt with that, crossed in again. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in, oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk, Tonali looking to pass their way up the pitch. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's found space here. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Olise, now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Chance to deliver. And they can counter here.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Ronaldinho clears. Milan are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Totti! And another try! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Fernandez. Olise. And Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Marino. And here's Mbappe. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's been slipped through. He's got away. That's a decent clearance. Can he get it through? And this is Totti. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That has been slung wide. Tonali. Merino. Now it's Shevchenko. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Mbappe. And it's Tonali. Passes short and sharp. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Akanji cuts it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Merino, never out of the action for very long. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fernandez. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Totti. That's a delicate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Serginho. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United, oh, he tries a shot! Oh, good finish! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko. Nice interception, well timed. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Shevchenko. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cafu. And Jamal. And it's Totti. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Ronaldinho. Chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan dragged themselves back again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, it's come to nothing. Fernandez. Tonali. And it's Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Totti. Numero 6. Numero 11. Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Holland.
7. Jordan Henderson.
Ronaldinho.
Il numero 56.
Turns back here, probably the best
Il
option.
numero 21. Il numero 10.
Can see things, others simply cannot. Somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nice looking ball. Tonali. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Haaland! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
This is the time you need that pace.
Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Elise hangs one. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United have their lead. Shot goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Henderson. Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Very much into the last knockings. No way through. Ronaldinho. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his takes a shot! Goal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe! And he's decided to go for it. Not a bad try by any means.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And Shevchenko! Cannavaro tries to clear. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Haaland's cross. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira. Tries one from range. And the keeper couldn't hold it. But he's left disappointed.
Lamine Yamal really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Haaland. Fernandez. Tonali. Now it's Shevchenko. Hazard has created one goal already. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Shevchenko. Out of play for a goal kick. Quarter of an hour played. Not the most accurate pass.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's up.
Shevchenko! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Haaland. Merino. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he cuts out the supply. That has been slung wide. He's found the way through. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Chelsea have their lead. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Missed by a fraction. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That'll be a throw. And it's Azar. He has a look up. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, good effort! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mikel Merino showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Haaland. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baresi. Vieira. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Azar can see things others simply cannot. Mbappe, cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is good alertness. Vieira. And it's Azar. Not where it came from. Olise tries to pass it through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Haaland. Always goes. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So now the difference is 3. And he's intervened well there. And this is Shevchenko. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So, into the second half.
Manchester United really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And he's quick to return it. Fernandes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass is just off target. Thuram. Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho. Merino. Now, can they get him away? Olise picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good! It's hit the crossbar. Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that is a little undercooked.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Olise. And smartly reclaimed. And he welcomes it in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Merino. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira. Threads one in. Haaland! Pass somewhat off. Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! Against the crossbar. And it's Thuram. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than... He's having a pop! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's in on goal. He's rising! No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Sane, number 21, Erling Haaland, number 9, Hazard.
Fernandes.
Coming on the field.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's given it away. Great ball. Chance! In he goes again. And it's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And here's Mbappe. Caicedo. Vieira. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Akanji. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's Gerrard! Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Merino! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Mbappe! Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Vieira. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Garnacho making good progress. Garnacho tries a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chetri, he'll try from distance! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's a sharp pass. Fernandes. Olise. Good ball, good take. He's had it taken off him. Vieira makes the interception. Thuram. Caicedo. And it's Gerrard.
There will be
That has
3
not gone
minutes
well.
added
This
time.
interception, his positioning was spot on. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Elects to... Gerrard! No, just not quite. Now it's Mbappe. That's been slipped through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. But well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does.
And the shot! Neymar. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, they could be caught out here. Tonali. And Serginho. And it's Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Mbappe with shot at goal! And another try! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get it through? And this is Neymar. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Akanji. Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tries a shot! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shot, surely! And it's come back out to him. Goal, Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Now that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Gerrard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's really well cleared. Van Dijk. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tonali, Shevchenko, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He won't be happy with that one. Kovacic. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson. And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Takes the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kovacic threads one in. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kovacic played into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gerrard. And it's Neymar. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Fernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good strength. Mohamed Salah. And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Fernandez does really well there, he is strong. Rudiger. Kovacic is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Van Dijk. Ekitike to Gerrard. And it's Edmilson. Saliba. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gyökeres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Gerrard. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Rijkaard does well to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Match was 71,898.
Mohamed Salah. Great vision. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Kovacic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mohamed Salah. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Kovacic. Aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Kovacic. He's beaten the last man. Thinks about the shot. Van Dijk is there to clear. Fernandez. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gerrard. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He's not got that quite right.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And Shevchenko! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Merino. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Manchester United now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Looking to play him in. Rijkaard makes the interception. Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
Mbappe, they want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. That's a good ball out wide. Fernandes.
Mbappe.
Rijkaard. To Kovacic. He's found a way through. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out
There
from
will
here.
be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe makes a dash for it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's it. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous arrest.
Bullish header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking looking to play him in. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, just a keeper now. Alvarez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making.
He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Alvarez. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Looking for options for movement. Tonali. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. A probing pass. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about, and he welcomes it in. And he's taking no chances there.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quickly taken. Now it's Shevchenko. Mbappe. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Threads one in. Now it's Messi. And Shevchenko! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was...
Oh, what's he done? Alvarez! Goal! Barcelona! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Is number 10.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Tonali. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. No way through. Now, can they get him away? And this is Shevchenko. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tiny finish. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Manchester United have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And Shevchenko! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are And that is indeed the final act.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
So we're underway for the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed in. Gets his head on it! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So now the difference is 3. Alexander-Arnold. Messi looking to receive it in space. Xavi Alonso. Searching passes played there. Mbappe! 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 Oh, how good is that? He's got himself an absolute peach. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Manchester United do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle. Manchester United must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rolls it backwards. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. Great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah. Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. Merino. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good spell of possession. And Shevchenko! That's really well cleared. Xavi Alonso. Fernandes. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Bale puts them all in. Forced to go back. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Not the most accurate pass. Ball's played through. That is ended up in no man's land.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Goes for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He leaps for it! Alexander-Arnold. And now the breakaway. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Oh, great feat, that.
Flings in across. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Messi. Hullet. And he's got a... Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
And there's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Can he get on the end of this? And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That has not gone well. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's found a way past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bale. Getting up there! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Fernandez. Mohamed Salah. Merino. Played down the flank. He's having a shot!
There will be 1 minute.
In he goes
time.
again! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's had it nicked away. Mohamed Salah. Well read, nice interception. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half. Manchester United not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And that has put paid to that. Pull it. Xavi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's Marino. Shevchenko. Pull it. Messi. Shapes to shoot! Against the crossbar. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Serginho. This is a promising build-up. Threads one in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that was asking for too much.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. And that tested the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cleared away. Real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Ibrahim. Can he finish? It's a goal! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Salah. Xavi Alonso does well not to be outdone there. Vieira. Fernandez. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo engages and forces him off the ball. And he's picked out the run. And this is Ronaldo, delivered across.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Substitution.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pullet will tries one from range. Fernandes. Rodri. And here's the chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Decent chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Shevchenko. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Merino. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Xavi Alonso. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fernandes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Over to the right flank. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Merino. Manchester United truly suffering here. Full of hope and expectation in the build-up to the game, but in truth, this has really been a performance to forget.
Yes, they've never really looked comfortable, Peter. There's still a bit of time left, but it's going to be hard trying to pick the players up from here.
And he's found a way past. Good read, needed to be.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And Shevchenko! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United, after 89 minutes, is...
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Mohamed Salah. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's destined for the flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.